Welcome to the Real English Practice YouTube channel.
What have you improved?
I've improved my English.
Have you visited anyone?
Yes, my grandparents.
Where have you been?
To the museum.
Have you enjoyed it?
Yes, it was fun.
What have you eaten?
I've eaten pizza.
Have you met anyone?
Yes, new friends.
What have you done?
I've played soccer.
Have you won?
No, we lost.
What have you learned?
I've learned French.
Have you studied?
Yes, all night.
What have you read?
A mystery book.
Have you slept well?
Yes, very well.
What have you watched?
I've watched a movie.
Have you liked it?
Yes, it was good.
What have you cooked?
I've cooked pasta.
Have you cleaned?
Yes, the house.
What have you bought?
I've bought a dress.
Have you danced?
Yes, at the party.
What have you worn?
I've worn a skirt.
Have you sung?
Yes, in the shower.
What have you heard?
I've heard music.
Have you called anyone?
Yes, my mom.
What have you said?
I've said hello.
Have you written?
Yes, a letter.
What have you drawn?
I've drawn a flower.
Have you run?
Yes, in the park.
What have you found?
I found a key.
Have you lost anything?
No, I haven't.
What have you fixed?
I fixed a bike.
Have you helped anyone?
Yes, my neighbor.
What have you taught?
I've taught math.
Have you learned anything new?
Yes, cooking.
What have you discovered?
I've discovered a new route.
Have you met anyone interesting?
Yes, a writer.
What have you discussed?
We've discussed books.
Have you planned anything?
Yes, a trip.
What have you organized?
I've organized a party.
Have you invited anyone?
Yes, my friends.
What have you prepared?
I've prepared a speech.
Have you practiced anything?
Yes, guitar.
Have you taken any wine tours?
Yes, in Bordeaux.
Have you gone to any fashion shows?
Yes, a haute couture show.
Have you tried any water sports?
Yes, kayaking.
Have you visited any palaces?
Yes, Versailles.
Have you tasted any exotic fruits?
Yes, figs.
Have you taken any photography courses?
Yes, a workshop.
Have you gone to any theater performances?
Yes, a play.
Have you tried any traditional dances?
Yes, the can-can.
Have you visited any ancient ruins?
Yes, Roman ruins.
Have you tasted any local pastries?
Yes, macarons.
Have you taken any language courses?
Yes, advanced French.
Have you gone to any music festivals?
Yes, a rock festival.
Have you tried any extreme sports?
Yes, bungee jumping.
Have you visited any national parks?
Yes, in the Alps.
Have you tasted any regional wines?
Yes, Beaujolais.
Have you taken any hiking trips?
Yes, in the Pyrenees.
Have you gone to any cultural events?
Yes, a poetry reading.
Have you tried any traditional sports?
Yes, pétanque.
Have you tasted any artisanal cheeses?
Yes, camembert.
Have you taken any cooking workshops?
Yes, a pastry class.
Have you gone to any film festivals?
Yes, can.
Have you tried any water-based activities?
Yes, sailing.
Have you visited any art galleries?
Yes, contemporary art.
Have you tasted any gourmet chocolates?
Yes, truffles.
Have you taken any wine tastings?
Yes, a blind tasting.
What have you seen there?
I've seen old photos.
Have you taken any photos?
Yes, many.
What have you captured?
I've captured a sunset.
Have you gone swimming?
Yes, in the lake.
What have you felt?
I felt happy.
Have you gotten wet?
Yes, in the rain.
Have you driven anywhere?
Yes, to the store.
What have you bought there?
I've bought groceries.
Have you met anyone there?
Yes, the cashier.
What have you asked for?
I've asked for help.
Have you found what you needed?
Yes, I have.
What have you used?
I've used a map.
Have you gotten lost?
No, I haven't.
What have you explored?
I've explored the city.
Have you seen any landmarks?
Yes, the tower.
What have you climbed?
I've climbed a hill.
Have you felt tired?
Yes, very tired.
What have you rested on?
I've rested on a bench.
Have you talked to anyone?
Yes, a tourist.
What have you told them?
I've told them directions.
Have you taken a break?
Yes, for coffee.
What have you drunk?
I've drunk tea.
Have you eaten anything?
Yes, a sandwich.
What have you enjoyed most?
I've enjoyed the view.
Have you taken any notes?
Yes, in my notebook.
What have you written about?
I've written about my day.
Have you shared your experience?
Yes, with friends.
What have you shown them?
I've shown photos.
Have you received any gifts?
Yes, a book.
What have you read in it?
I've read a story.
Have you finished it?
No, not yet.
What have you planned next?
I've planned a hike.
Have you packed for it?
Yes, my backpack.
What have you packed?
I've packed snacks.
Have you hiked alone?
No, with friends.
What have you seen on the hike?
I've seen wildlife.
Have you felt refreshed?
Yes, very.
What have you done afterward?
I've relaxed at home.
Have you cooked dinner?
Yes, a simple meal.
Have you eaten alone?
No, with family.
What have you talked about?
We've talked about school.
Have you done any homework?
Yes, math.
What have you solved?
I've solved equations.
Have you studied for a test?
Yes, history.
What have you highlighted?
I've highlighted key points.
Have you asked any questions?
Yes, in class.
What have you asked?
I've asked about dates.
Have you gotten the answer?
Yes, the teacher explained.
What have you understood?
I've understood the timeline.
Have you finished your project?
Yes, on time.
Have you gone to any historical reenactments?
Yes, a medieval fair.
Have you visited any ancient sites?
Yes, Roman amphitheaters.
Have you tasted any local delicacies?
Yes, foie gras.
Have you taken any art history courses?
Yes, Renaissance art.
Have you gone to any traditional festivals?
Yes, a harvest festival.
Have you visited any historical castles?
Yes, Chambord.
Have you taken any photography tours?
Yes, a street photography tour.
Have you gone to any traditional markets?
Yes, a Provençal market.
Have you visited any historical churches?
Yes, Sainte-Chapelle.
Have you taken any photography workshops?
Yes, a landscape photography workshop.
What have you created?
I've created a presentation.
Have you presented it?
Yes, to the class.
Have you felt nervous?
No, confident.
What have you done after school?
I've gone to the library.
Have you found any books?
Yes, many.
What have you read there?
I've read a novel.
Have you borrowed any books?
Yes, two.
What have you borrowed?
I've borrowed a biography.
Have you returned them?
Yes, on time.
What have you done at home?
I've done chores.
Have you cleaned your room?
Yes, thoroughly.
What have you cleaned?
I've cleaned the windows.
Have you washed any clothes?
Yes, my uniform.
Have you folded them?
Yes, neatly.
What have you done next?
I've made dinner.
Have you cooked anything special?
Yes, a new recipe.
What have you done after dinner?
I've watched TV.
Have you seen any good shows?
Yes, a documentary.
What have you learned from it?
I've learned about animals.
Have you gone to bed early?
No, late.
What have you done before bed?
I've read a book.
What have you dreamed about?
I've dreamed of flying.
Have you woken up refreshed?
Yes, energetic.
What have you done first?
I've brushed my teeth.
Have you had breakfast?
Yes, cereal.
Have you drunk anything?
Yes, juice.
Have you gone to work?
Yes, by bus.
What have you done there?
I've had a meeting.
Have you presented anything?
Yes, a report.
Have you gotten feedback?
Yes, positive.
What have you done after work?
I've gone to the gym.
Have you exercised?
Yes, cardio.
Have you felt better?
Yes, much better.
Have you relaxed?
Yes, on the couch.
What have you eaten while watching?
I've eaten popcorn.
Have you gone out later?
No, stayed in.
What have you thought?
I've thought it was great.
Have you recommended it?
Yes, to friends.
What have you suggested?
I've suggested they read it.
Have they agreed?
Yes, they will.
Have you woken up early?
Yes, for work.
Have you replied to any?
Yes, a few.
What have you written?
I've written a summary.
Have you sent it?
Yes, to my boss.
What have you practiced?
I've practiced coding.
Have you finished your tasks?
Yes, all of them.
Have you enjoyed the music?
Yes, it was amazing.
Have you had a good time?
Yes, very good.
Have you eaten anything special?
Yes, pancakes.
Have you gone to school?
Yes, by bike.
Have you understood everything?
Yes, mostly.
Have you had lunch together?
Yes, in the cafeteria.
Have you felt full?
Yes, very full.
What have you done after lunch?
I've taken a walk.
Have you finished all your tasks?
Yes, all of them.
Goodbye, take care.
You too, see you.
Have you traveled?
Yes, to Paris.
Have you visited museums?
Yes, the Louvre.
Have you enjoyed your trip?
Yes, it was amazing.
Have you tried any new food?
I've tried escargot.
Have you met any interesting people?
Yes, a local artist.
Have you learned any French?
Yes, a few phrases.
Have you taken any photos?
Yes, many.
Have you gone to any shows?
Yes, a cabaret.
Have you shopped at any markets?
Yes, at a street market.
Have you tasted any local wines?
Yes, they were delicious.
Have you explored any historic sites?
Yes, the Eiffel Tower.
Have you taken any art classes?
Yes, a painting class.
Have you attended any concerts?
Yes, a jazz concert.
Have you tried any traditional crafts?
Yes, pottery making.
Have you gone on any boat rides?
Yes, on the Seine.
Have you visited any castles?
Yes, a medieval castle.
Have you tasted any regional specialties?
Yes, croissants.
Have you taken any cooking classes?
Yes, French cuisine.
Have you gone to any festivals?
Yes, a wine festival.
Have you explored any vineyards?
Yes, in the countryside.
Have you taken any dance lessons?
Yes, ballet.
Have you gone to any art exhibitions?
Yes, modern art.
Have you tried any adventure sports?
Yes, rock climbing.
Have you visited any cathedrals?
Yes, Notre Dame.
Have you tasted any gourmet cheeses?
Yes, Roquefort.